Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and today the definitive guide to materialism, luxury goods, hoarding and possessions. And the question's been asked, as a human being with flaws and points of excellence, how do you reconcile all these priorities? What the fuck do you do? How the heck do you remain a good man? Well, I'm a very flawed man. Very, very flawed indeed. And I think the honest truth is, what is the answer? Don't believe advertising bullshit. Don't believe advertising bullshit. I think the best thing you can really do is have a bit of a sense of decorum or moderation. I mean, there will always be fuckers with way more cooler stuff than you could ever imagine, and there will always be people with nothing. So you really got to make your own, determine your own happiness. And I was talking to an associate of mine, $5 to $8 million man, and he's got about $1 million owed to friends. $1 million is owed to him. He's lent the money to friends and family, and he said to me, he's having trouble sleeping at night. He's worried that they may go broke and not be able to pay him back. And I thought, shit. I said, you have no debt. Everything you own is paid off. He owns extensive penthouse in multiple countries. He's got a Besser brick of cash. World-class watch collection. World-class guy. And he's worried about, he lent some money to friends and family, whether they pay him back. And it's kind of a strange thing. You got to work this shit out yourself. You know, you really got. I said to him, look, your family and friends, they would never rip you off. Just be cool. Be very cool. What is the answer? How many watches is it? You know, there is no definitive answer. I think at the end of the day, as long as you have some nice things that make you happy, that's the important thing. I think the answer is you got to try and put your money into material goods which don't necessarily depreciate. I mean, buying the luxury car is a dumb move, because unless you're wealthy, they depreciate a lot. They cost a lot to run and maintain. However, buying a collection of watches and having, say, a brand new Honda Civic, well, the Civic, fixed price servicing, fixed running costs, very, very low, and having $50,000 in watches. So let's just look at this. The average schmuck has a $70,000 SUV they lease or finance. Other side of the coin is, have a new Honda Civic that's $20,000 and $50,000. The scales weigh the same. $50,000 in luxury wristwatches. And if you've listened to Archie's advice, you know I'm talking Rolex. How's that a bad investment? That I'd rather have the Civic with the 50,000 watches than a SUV with a tag. Same money, different values at the end of the lease. That's the whole thing. You got to work out this formula. Do you need a dress watch, a dive watch, a chronograph? No. You don't need that. That's not the answer. you need a couple of things to make you happy and cheery. You need to know when you look down at your wrist, when it's late at night, or the boss is about to give you the ass, you say, well, I got a nice watch on. Fuck you! Fuck you, I've got a nice watch on. And that's the important thing. Nothing else really matters. Nothing else matters. Nothing else is important. And we're only here for a short time. If we're lucky, we'll have an 80-year lease. Unlucky, we could go at any time. So you've got to make your own answers to this equation. Materialism. Do you hoard or do you not hoard? Do you use or not use? These are decisions for you to make. We don't live in, hopefully we're not living in a communist hellhole where we can't think for ourselves. The important thing is, with materialism itself, you want to make sure it's in check with what you appreciate. At the end of the day, you gotta decide. No one can give you the answer, just like the meaning of life. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life for me is different to someone else. The hoarding of material goods is frowned upon by many liberal fuckers. But what do those liberal cunts really know? We've had Obama in the White House. We've had Tony Blair at number 10. And did they really solve all our problems? I think at the end of the day, fuckers, you gotta get some perspective. You gotta do what makes you happy. That's something you're gonna have to work out yourself. People will always have more, and some people will have way less. This is the way life is. It ain't fucking fair. Life's a bitch. That's some food for thought on materialism. I'd love to hear your comments. I'm ArchieLuxury. This has been the definitive guide to materialism, luxury goods, hoarding, and possessing. Tell me what you nasty, vicious fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Great guide. This will be an iconic video.